Happy Monday morning. I thought I'd do my pre-training video here before I get outside there. Um, Last run I had an intention and I ended up doing more than my intention and creating quite an experience for me. Not only in the process of running that 10K last time, but in doing some research. When did I do my last outside 10K? And my training app records indicate that my last 10K plus outside run was in 2019. Wow. I didn't know when I went out this door a few days ago with this plan of running up this hill and intending to do 7 instead of 6 and evolving into a plus 10 and I didn't know that doing that would then invite me to look back on the last 4 or 5 years and being reminded of my many adventures and experiences, and that the guy sitting here talking to you today is not the same man that was walking around on this planet in 2019 and watching things that I was very attached to leave and new things come, and the constant throughout this is me working on me and challenging me, and knowing that the guy who walks out that door and gets down on that street is not going to be the same guy who walks back in this door at the end of whatever I do. And I am profoundly grateful that I can look at my life and I can see that I continue to evolve, and I continue to open my mind and open my heart, and yeah, I'll check in with you later, huh? Pow. So what I decided to do, we'll see how it works, is I'm going to stop every 2 kilometers for just a short break, 1-2 minutes at the most, then do another 2 kilometer bite, same thing. And yeah, I need to trust these inspirations. Of course I have to listen to the tone and the messaging, but when I have clear messages without justifications and excuses, then I can listen, and I don't have to stay committed to what I've heard. But yeah, here I am at 2, taking a quick break, and you'll hear me in 2 more, I guess, huh? Pow. Oh, so I tried to pause my last video thinking that I could just tag on to it here at 4K. A little more than 4. I finished off coming down this hill, and I got a bench to sit on for a minute. Then I got to go back up the hill here. Did this last time, and I like the 2K short pause, 2K short pause, and yeah, a K3. You see that? It's uphill, and uphill, and then it gets uphill. No, that's a bit severe. Anyway, yeah. It's amazing to take this old guy out for a run. It's amazing. It's, every word, phrase, sentence that I may come up to describe my experiences is not it. It's just not it. My vocabulary, my human mind is not able. Everything it says is contained within a limited vocabulary that's in this computer. And I think that's one of the challenges, is just to understand that my words are some form of expression. I need to look at the intention behind my expression. So it's not about others or the world. It's about me and my inner peace work. And so that's long enough of a break. I see if I can pause this one and get this one to stay active while I'm running the next two, huh? Bow. Well, so that last bite was almost 3 kilometers. I continued because I knew that this was coming, this big turn, kind of the turn to head home down to my Ironman buddy. I guess he's about 3 kilometers or so down the road. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm remembering now how to work with my lungs. I had forgotten. My runs have been inside, which totally different, or recently short 5 to 7 kilometer outside runs. And so, yeah, it's a real process of being open and learning and remembering. And yeah, I'm so grateful. I am so grateful. And I'm going to sit here for a minute and do some hydration, breathe. I have to remember when I restart, I have to go really, really, really slowly. My lungs seem to be picking up a certain rhythm when I'm running after 1 or 2 kilometers. And then if I try to start from that place, I overwhelm my lungs very, very quickly. So I have to, I have to go very slowly, more than I might want. But over the next 400 meters, then I'll pick up a breathing rhythm and I'll be back into my normal pace. So I check in with you at the Ironman next, huh? Pow! Well, there's my friend. It's really nice that he's here at the completion of my loop. It's almost 9 kilometers here. This time I have enough battery power in my watch to get me home. I didn't know until I looked up these trails on my map that this guy is called Ironman, but it makes sense. He looks like Ironman, except for the little purple markings on his face that somebody added. But anyway, yeah, I was thinking on my way here in this last 2 kilometers, how grateful I am for these challenges that I've had in my life. I was forced to give up or go on when I was 62, 63, lung diagnosis, spinal problems, and I chose to move, to fight, as I did when I was 35 and decided to save my life from alcohol and drugs. And now when I'm doing these runs, doing exercises, doing whatever, I remember how difficult it was to get started when I was 63. And I remember what it was like to finish a half Ironman when I was 66. I remember getting on my first racing bike when I was 65 to do that Ironman. And I remember teaching myself how to do the crawl when I was 65. And it's nice to have that as a reference point that's in my 60s and not in my 30s or 40s or 20s. It's that this 60, 70-year-old body is willing to do the work and to let that work take me where I need to go. And it doesn't prevent problems. It doesn't create beauty. It is a lifestyle that I am amazed by and I'm grateful for. And I've got another 1.5, 2 kilometers to go, so I got to stop making all this blah blah and finish my run. Pow! Well, I'm home. I'm cleaned, showered, uh, did a little bit of driving around with Gati, and she's up napping, and I just finished my breakfast number two. Okay. Um, and I'm tired. I think I go take a nap soon also, but I wanted to kind of check in and say before I left, I think I mentioned that the guy who comes back is different, and the guy who came back is different. And I had an opportunity to kind of do some retrospect, looking back over the last experiences of some years now, and it really touched when I think back of where I was in 2016 and 17, 18, 19, and up until today, this evolution. And I think I'll talk more about that later because it's been amazing. For now, I go nap and rest and get ready for whatever adventures come up this afternoon and this evening.